All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it's official. McDonald's CEO Chris Kempczynski just exposed the company by accident.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch.
Oh boy, incoming disaster.
This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. I love this product. It is so good.
So no USA, no America, no land of the free? Blasphemy.
I'm gonna do a tasting right now, but I'm gonna eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this.
Yeah, I don't think this guy is too confident in what he's about to do. I mean, if you really take a look at it, he was holding the box, the burger, as if it was some lab-made experiment, of which it really is. But he was genuinely looking at this burger as if, am I really about to stuff this in my face? This chemically concocted, man-made slop that I know myself, as a literal multimillionaire, I know I do not eat for lunch ever. But alas, he's got to make the sacrifice, of which ultimately backfired.
First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it.
This is how you know the CEO definitely does not want to put his lips on this thing. Brother said, I don't even know how to attack a burger. Brother, it's a burger. It's literally rounded on all sides. All you gotta do is just pull it on up to your face and take a bite. Not that hard.
Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good.
Yeah, no. Nope. And this is where everybody started clowning this man. I mean, just look at this. We're doing the playback now. Look at this small ass bite this man took of this burger, bro. This unconfident, small, disgusting bite he took of a supposedly burger that they tested in 5 different countries, excluding America. And now it's made major headlines on multiple news organizations like the Daily Mail. And people are saying, laughing off, bro said, with this image of Squidward taking the world's tiniest bite of a Krabby Patty. Another person said, take another bite, Chris. Another person said, he looks like he's scared of it. One person said, the product, with an image of burger slop from SpongeBob. One person said, rich people don't eat like this. And they definitely do not. Another person said, the bite is actually genuinely funny. I did not expect that. Charles said, the first and last time this dude will ever eat a Big Arch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further with this McDonald's CEO kafumble or kafuddle, I just gotta say the burger looks unappealing. It's disgusting. And it's sad how far or how low McDonald's has come in terms of the quality of their burgers. Back in the day, it was fantastic. I was a kid. Fresh fries, you could literally smell McDonald's from a block away. Fresh food, ice cold bevies, the whole 9 yards. And now it's just the quality is just gone to shit. And even the CEO doesn't even want to take a sizable bite of a burger of which they claimed they've tested in 5 different countries. Like, I'm sorry, but this reaction right here is not giving confidence in your product. Another person said, asking this guy to eat a McRib is going to be like watching an episode of Fear Factor. Of course, because do you guys not know what McRibs are made of?
A state advocacy group is asking McDonald's to stop serving meat from animals treated with antibiotics. According to the CDC, 2 million Americans get sick every year. 23,000 die from antibiotic-resistant infections.
McDonald's spends millions lobbying to keep one specific meat treatment legal, while the same practice is banned in over 30 countries. The scariest part? Most Americans have no idea they're consuming it daily. Why is McDonald's fighting so hard to hide this? Remember when your mom used to tell you not to eat food off the floor? Well, McDonald's basically said, hold my fries, and decided to make burgers out of meat scraps that were once considered too nasty for human consumption. I'm talking about the infamous pink slime, and yes, it's exactly as appetizing as it sounds. Here's what they did. McDonald's took beef trimmings, the leftover bits that butchers used to toss in the trash or save for dog food. Then they'd wash these scraps with ammonium hydroxide. That's the same stuff janitors use to clean floors. It makes you hungry already, right? This pink, gooey mess became the secret ingredient in McDonald's burgers for years. Food critics took one look at this processed meat paste and said it looked like something you'd squeeze out of a toothpaste tube, except instead of cleaning your teeth, it was supposedly feeding your family.
And that is exactly why McDonald's CEO had this reaction. And honestly, I can't blame him. Another person said, how do you do, fellow biological life forms? Making fun of this guy's mannerisms. Another person said, this is what happens when you don't have enough no people on your team. There's 1 million yes men, but you need someone that's gonna say no. Nobody felt confident enough to be able to say, and I quote, hey, maybe we shouldn't release this. It looks kind of weird, end quote. Common Sense Consultancy Group. And I just gotta say, considering that the Big Arch is supposedly coming to America in March, and is gonna be priced around $6.89 to $10.19, I gotta say, why on God's green earth would you ever pay that much for a burger that the CEO of the company himself was hesitant on eating? Bro genuinely looked like he was being forced to do that. Why would you ever pay $10 for a burger when you can just go to a diner or a local mom and pop store and get some real ingredients instead? Healthier, tastes better likely, cheaper, and you can probably get a side of fries and a drink for that $10 to $15 meal combo.
That's a big bite. That is so good.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
That's a big bite for a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness.
Who describes a burger as gooey? The gooiness. Ew. I just gotta say, who decided to greenlight this advertisement? Why? Literally, was there nobody on the team to say, hey, this is trash. Halt this. Do not release it to the public.
But those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
Yeah, I don't think he's finishing that for his lunch. I think he's lobbing it straight into the garbage, the trash, straight out the window into the dumpster. Another person said, we all came from that video, huh? Heather said, does he know we can see him? Another person said him. See? It's so good with this. Yeah. Somebody said how he's seen the bird. Yo, I love how there's so many references to SpongeBob. What was this? Where was this from? Some contaminated Krabby Patty. God, I was disgusted by this as a kid. Another person said millionaire trying to act human challenge. Impossible. And honestly, guys, I really hope this just opens up everybody's eyes to how trash fast food is. Most fast food, especially McDonald's. It's garbage. Just complete garbage. It's chemically concocted goy slop that, you know, the higher ups want to feed the majority of society to keep people fat, dumb, and slow. Stop eating this. I know it can be hard on the go if there's nothing else to eat. In that case, please, if you can, just pack your own lunches, man. Literally meal prep. Or at the very least, if you can afford it, find a meal prep service. It'll probably be cheaper in the long run too, because if you can like buy in bulk, you'll get your meal prep meals for like $8 to $10. Whereas if you're getting a McDonald's meal every day, say you're going to McDonald's twice a day, you're probably spending $30 to $40. You might as well just buy your own food at that point and save money. It's going to be healthier, more delicious, more filling, and you're likely going to be adding more years onto your overall lifespan instead of just eating McDonald's every day and taking a decade off of it. Another person said, Sydney, if you ain't eating it, I ain't eating it. I'm telling you, a lot of people are now disgusted. I really hope this is the downfall of McDonald's because McDonald's has been trashed for so long. They've lost all credibility with the public, in my opinion.
Germany, Canada, I love this product. It is so good.
I love this product. Instead of saying, I love this burger, I love this food, that speaks volumes.
You win a free Krusty Burger! And cut. I almost swallowed some of the juice. I'll be tasting that for weeks.
The CEO of a company doesn't even eat his own food. Why should you?
It shows the McDonald's CEO wincing through a single bite of his own burger, and at no point did he even call it food, referring to it as product.
They always have to let you know.
That is so good.
You're eating up to 100 cows crammed into a chemical disc. A Big Mac hits you with 42 industrial agents. The bun alone is pumped with ammonium sulfate, bleached white with calcium peroxide, and sealed with high fructose corn syrup. The cheese barely scrapes the legal threshold. Almost half of it is sodium phosphate, blended with mold inhibitor and dyed with artificial color. Even the sauce, scanned 50% processed with a seed oil base.
Before you take another bite of the Big Arch, stop and listen to this. This sandwich has about 1,020 calories, almost half of what most people should eat in an entire day. And you don't care though, right? Over 1,500 milligrams of sodium, that's more than half your daily limit in one sitting. Yikes. Around 60 grams of fat, your body only needs about 70 to 80 for the whole day. And this doesn't even include fries and a drink. About 20 grams of saturated fat, that's your entire daily limit. Just from me. And people wonder why they're overweight. That special sauce, mostly soybean oil, emulsifiers, and added sugar. I just gave it a better name, and you people love it. And that's just the sandwich, not all the extra junk you're gonna get with this. See you tomorrow.
You're already infected. Brain rot reels.
McDonald's isn't just fast food. It's something much bigger. And most people never question it. Look at the golden arches. They say it's just an M, but symbols like that don't just happen by accident. This isn't just a restaurant. It's everywhere. Every city, every country, almost like it was designed to reach everyone. They tell you it's 100% beef, but millions of burgers every single day. And you never see where any of it comes from. There's a process behind it. Mass production, closed facilities, things you were never meant to see. And then there's the formula: salt, sugar, fat, engineered perfectly to keep you coming back. It's not just food, It's habit, routine, something built into your life without you realizing it. And by the time you notice, it's already too late. Because you've been eating it your whole life.
You're already infected. Brain rot reels.
Today we're reporting live in front of the biggest dump in America, and we are exposing them with no mercy. From occultic symbolism found in the McDonald's logo to a 33rd degree Freemason as their founder, all the way to children's teeth and literal human flesh in their food. We are covering it all today, folks, so stay tuned for the rest of this video. First, we're going to talk about the McDonald's logo and how it's actually a black magic sigil from a book, specifically this book of witchcraft and Satanism. You see, the legend is that McDonald's was founded by Freemasons and built on a satanic foundation, as you can see with these two former CEOs throwing up the devil horns very publicly. Not only that, but McDonald's and their logo also represents the Ark of Baal. The Ark of Baal was an ancient demonic monument in Syria that got destroyed and for some reason rebuilt in New York. And Baal is the demonic god of child sacrifice in the Bible, and his Ark represents demonic portals to different dimensions. So why does the original McDonald's logo not an M but an Ark? Why in St. Louis do we have monuments glorifying Baal? And why do people always find human hair, human DNA, human body parts, human teeth in their McDonald's burgers and foods? All right? Keep in mind that Baal is the demonic god of child sacrifice. Watch this mother's testimony of what she found in her daughter's
I'm like sick to my stomach, okay? I've heard the rumors and I'm guilty of it, taking my kids to go eat at McDonald's, but today, took my girls to go get their normal Happy Meals. She bit down one of her chicken nuggets and she says that, you know, she hurt her teeth. And so I'm looking at it and I pulled this out. She pulls this out. She hands it to me, Kay. And I'm freaking out. Baby, where's your tooth? What happened? How'd you lose a tooth? How did you lose a tooth in your chicken nuggets? It's not her tooth, y'all. This is not my baby's tooth, but this is a baby's tooth. This was someone's baby's tooth.
McDonald's serves 68 to 69 million people in a single day. When's the last time you drove by a cattle ranch and saw more than 1,000 cows? There's not enough beef in the entire world to serve the volume of people they do. So it really makes you wonder what they mean by billions and billions served. Do not defile your temple or your child's temple by eating the poison that this place calls food. Return to the Most High's original design for your life and for your body. I'm talking whole foods. I'm talking herbal medicine straight from the earth, like it says in Sirach 38:4. And I'm talking fasting and praying. Folks, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to be exposing truth on this page more and more, so stay tuned.
Bizarre footage shows the McDonald's CEO wincing through a single bite of his own burger, and at no point did he even call it food, referring to it as product.
That is so good.
As somebody who went viral for my deep dive research exposing McDonald's and its occult roots, I'm going to tell you exactly why the CEO is wincing. He's wincing because he knows about the news stories, about the viral videos, about the testimonies, about literal children's teeth being found in his burgers and his nuggets. He's wincing because he's seen the files. He's seen the cannibalism freaks. He's probably one of them. He's wincing because he knows that McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in a single day and 2.5 billion burgers in a year. And with all the supermarkets and all the fast food restaurants and all the normal restaurants, there is just not enough beef for that to be possible. The CEO is wincing because he knows about the chemical filth that his food is stuffed full of. He's wincing because he knows that the previous owners of McDonald's sold their souls to be in that position, that it has Freemasonic roots, and that he is involved with the same exact thing. He knows about the Rabbi Finkelstein audio.
I mean, we steal 100 to 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain the blood and we mix it with the Passover bread, and then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets.
I mean, he really felt the need to make it abundantly clear he is not about to eat that full meal on camera.
I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So,
I mean, come on, y'all really think he went and he ate that for his lunch after? The fast food industry is ran by Satan. And my goal is to not only expose the fast food industry, but the modern health industry as a whole. And this includes Big Pharma and all the other satanic pedophile corporate entities that are deceiving the world. To do this, me and my partner Noah, who healed his own father of cancer at home, just dropped a free ebook all about biblical health, all about exposing big pharma and the satanic health industry. And the best part is it includes a free detox plus rebuild protocol that shows you step by step how to heal from these diseases, from these goy slap burgers, from the chemicals, from the filth, from the pollution, from the parasites and the heavy metals of this world at home. I myself did this protocol and I lost 20 pounds in a single month of inflammation and stuffed waste in my colon. I detoxed my kidney and my liver from the lifestyle that I used to live. I literally expelled parasites out of my body. So if you want this free ebook, you can click the link in my bio. It is time for us as a people to return to God's original design for our healing, for our health, and for our diet. Have an amazing night and y'all bless.
McDonald's CEO, Burger King CEO, Wendy's CEO, Jack in the Box CEO, it's a product, guys. They're not eating it. They're not eating their own food. It's terrible for you. And I mean, the list could go on, guys. They make these foods so addictive. You know, let's put the human meat aside, right? The rat DNA. No, let's put that all to the side, right? They fill up their food with seed oils, okay, which is very addictive, okay, and also terrible for you too. They flood it with sugar, because sugar is addictive. Sugar is like a drug. It's one of the most addicting drugs. I seen an article which said that sugar was more addictive than cocaine. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? And I believe it. You know, I never tried cocaine, but I could believe it being that addictive with sugar. It's literally a drug. So they infest that food. The fries have sugar. Why does fries have sugar in it, right? The burger has sugar in it. The fake meat has sugar in it. It's flooded with high fructose syrup, right? Which is sugar, which is very addictive, which causes diabetes and all those things. Guys, they're not eating their food. And this video, this is going viral. I'm so glad it's going viral because now people are questioning, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to stop eating McDonald's. And if you want to live a long life, guys. All right, I saw this on Twitter, and some guy tweeted it, saying there's a guy on a frame with a gun pointed at him. Bro, let's see what he has to say, man.
A question recently came in on my Instagram. How often do I eat at McDonald's? I would tell you it's a lot. Probably 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes it might be a breakfast. Sometimes it might be a lunch. But hey, one of the perks of the job, you get to eat at McDonald's a lot.
That's so BS, bro. Like, I get it. He's a CEO. He's going to shield his company. He's going to shield his business. I get it. Like, I get, you know, anyone with a conscious mind knows that. You know, you can't get mad at him. He's just doing his business, right? But if people actually believe that he eats McDonald's 3-4 times a day when he couldn't even swallow it for his advertisement, his burger, that I think it's called Big Arch or something like that, which you shouldn't get, by the way. But there ain't no way dude is eating McDonald's 3-4 times a week, bro. That's total BS. I don't believe it at all. The own CEO hates his own food, and he's just here to make money. It's just here to make money, guys. So yeah, don't eat McDonald's. The best thing you could do now, even in the grocery store, bro, like literally 90% of food is garbage in the grocery stores. Literally like 90%. The only safe bet you can have, I mean, sure, you could buy organic, you could buy non-GMO, things of that sort. But even that, like the water, let's say if you're buying like your vegetables from like the store, right? They spray pesticide water, like poison water on it. And so like the only safe bet you can is just growing your own food. And it's funny because they made it to, they cultivated an environment where here in America, where it's really hard to grow your own food. The homes that are being built today, there's literally no square feet. There's no backyards in the homes. The homes are like almost $1 million. It's all designed this way, right? So you can rely on the system. So that's the only safe bet you have when it comes to knowing what you're putting in your temple, knowing what you're putting in your body. Now, I believe the reason why people in biblical times lived longer lives was because simple fact that they, you know, the food wasn't as contaminated as is now. The water, fluoride water, they really want us to eliminate us, man. Depopulation. That's been a part of their plan since 2030, right? Or that's their end goal, 2030. But they've been talking about that since 1980s, right? There's a movie called, I think, 1984, or a book, which pretty much exposes their end goal plan. AI, which is all part of their plan. Robots. So here is a Burger King CEO. Let's see what it's like. This is all theater, guys.
Not bad, right? Only one thing missing. A napkin.
So I don't see him swallowing it, y'all. I mean, am I tripping, y'all? Am I tripping? The Burger King CEO. I don't see him. Let's play it up real quick. I don't see him swallowing it, bro.
Not bad, right? Only one thing missing. A napkin.
He doesn't swallow it either. I didn't even see that, guys. He doesn't even swallow it either. Man, they playing the people, bro. But I mean, even if you think about it, right? The Epstein files got released. Like all these Hollywood celebrities, and you know, most of them, the politicians, right? The people who run America and stuff like that, the people who are in power, Like they got exposed for like doing like weird stuff with children, like eating babies and all that weird stuff, right? But people still support them. Like, you know, so it's like, I don't know if they're trying to desensitize the people. I don't know if like they're just, you know, because they have to let you know what they do in secret. They have to let you know. And I mean, if people are seeing what the weirdos are doing in the high places, even if people would know, yeah, McDonald's has human meat, right, or it has rat DNA, rat meat, and stuff like that. That's just a conspiracy. That's what people say, whether it's true or not. We know the meat ain't real. That's for sure. I think people will still line up and eat it. It's so addictive. And even Mr. Beast, he had a video that I reacted to on my main channel a couple weeks ago. They had a chicken sandwich where one was actual real chicken, another one was GMO fake meat off of 3D printer meat, and they couldn't tell a difference, which I believe it. I believe they couldn't tell a difference. I mean, you can't tell a difference. You can't. Nowadays, guys, you have fake food, fake media, fake news, fake celebrities, fake music. I mean, it's all fake. Everything is fake. And this is how you know we're living in the matrix. We're living in a simulation where everything is fake and nobody can see what's real, because they have been totally desensitized. They've been programmed to accept the fake and the real and the real and the fake. They can't discern it.